The episode opens with a massive revelation. A sun-drenched flashback set 3 years prior, just hours before the events of the Suicide Squad. We see Amelia Harcourt waking up beside Rick Flag Jr., Joel Kinnaman, confirming they were in a secret romantic relationship. This flashback is crucial because it recontextualizes everything about Harcourt's character. Their conversation reveals Flag was cheating on his girlfriend June Moon, the mortal host of the Enchantress, with Harcourt. Despite Harcourt insisting their relationship was casual, no strings, it's clear they had deep feelings for each other. Flag even suggests leaving June for her, and Harcourt admits he was her only friend. Harcourt reminds Flag he ships out for Corto Maltese in 2 hours, the mission where Peacemaker would ultimately murder him. This explains why Harcourt has been so resistant to Chris's romantic advances throughout both seasons. She isn't just emotionally guarded, she's grieving the man she loved, who was killed by the man now pursuing her. It adds a devastating layer of complexity to their dynamic. Chris's alternate, perfect life and its dark undertones. The majority of the episode follows Chris in the alternate universe, living the life of his deceased doppelganger. This reality seems like a utopia for him, but it's packed with disturbing details and brilliant Easter eggs. A living brother. The most emotional benefit is that his brother, Keith, is alive and well. Their interactions provide genuine healing for Chris's childhood trauma and grief. Public adulation. Here, Peacemaker is a beloved hero. People cheer for him on the street, a stark contrast to the suspicion he faces in his home dimension. He even has a garish red, white, and blue Peace Cycle motorcycle, a fantastic deep-cut Easter egg that evokes Captain America's ride, or the classic Bat Cycle. Fashion and the Kardashians. Chris is appalled by his double's wardrobe, comparing it to the Kardashians' furniture. Keith's confused response, "Who are the Kardashians?" is a hilarious Easter egg that confirms the famous family never became celebrities in this reality. The dark side of utopia. This world isn't perfect. Chris finds hidden pill bottles, hinting at his double's drug problem. Furthermore, keen-eyed viewers will note the population appears exclusively white, suggesting Augie Smith's white supremacist ideals may have become the norm here. The shocking returns of Rick Flag Jr. The episode doesn't just bring back Rick Flag in a flashback. He's also alive and well in the alternate universe. This version of Flag is less of a confident alpha male and more of a goofball, providing some comedic relief, but also deeply unsettling Chris. The twist? This alternate Flag is now dating the alternate Harcourt. This creates an unbearably awkward love triangle across dimensions and forces Chris to directly confront the man he killed, reactivating his PTSD. DCEU, Deep Cuts and Easter Eggs. James Gunn packs the episode with connections to his broader DC universe. The Sons of Liberty, the terrorist group Chris fights, is a direct pull from the comics, first appearing in Superman number 53, 1991, as an ultra-patriotic paramilitary organization. The Mighty Crabjoys. A billboard for this fictional punk band is visible in the town square. This is a running gag across the DCU, having been referenced in Creature Commandos and Superman. Michael Rooker's new role. Gunn regular Michael Rooker, who played Savant in the Suicide Squad, returns as a new character, Red Saint. Wild, an eccentric eagle hunter hired by ARGUS to take down Eagly. Judo Masters return. Nutley returns as Judo Master, who is assigned to babysit Economos. He's still munching on Cheetos, confirming his love for the snack hasn't changed. Back in the Prime Dimension, Argus is escalating its efforts. After Eagly's attack, they are done playing games. Agent Bordeaux reprimands Economos and brings in the big guns, Red Saint, Wild to handle Eagly, and Judo Master to watch Economos. The episode ends on a massive cliffhanger. Just as Chris decides to return to his home dimension to tie up loose ends, he materializes in his house. Outside, Argus has converged with a small army, ready to raid the place. Chris has walked directly from one crisis into an ambush, setting up an explosive confrontation for Episode 4. The post-credits scene. Vigilante's unhinged affection. Don't skip the credits. The post-credits scene delivers a moment of bizarre, wholesome comedy. It shows Vigilante hovering over a passed-out Economos who is sleeping in a bathtub. With misplaced sincerity, Vigilante gently pulls down Economos' pants and plants a sweet kiss on his forehead, whispering, "Sleep well." It's a perfectly weird and oddly cute moment that encapsulates the show's unique tone. The Mighty Crabjoys DCEU band connection. A billboard for The Mighty Crabjoys appears in the town square during Peacemaker's alternate reality scenes. This fictional punk band is a running Easter egg throughout James Gunn's DCU, having been previously referenced in Creature Commandos and Superman. Their theme song even played during the credits of Superman. This recurring detail helps solidify the interconnectedness of Gunn's DC Universe projects. Bloodhaven pronunciation hint. When Keith mentions that he thought Peacemaker was in Bloodhaven, a city closely associated with Nightwing in the comics, he mispronounces it as Bloodhaven, using proper English pronunciation rather than the Germanic Blood. This subtle detail might hint at this alternate universe's divergent history, potentially without the Germanic influence that shaped the city's name in the main DC universe. It's a small but clever nod to Batman lore and the multiverse concept. What it all means. This episode fundamentally changes the stakes. The flashback adds tragic depth to Harcourt, making her reluctance to be with Chris completely understandable. The alternate dimension isn't just a fun diversion. It's a twisted reflection of Chris's desires, potentially built on a fascist ideology. And with Argus at his door, Chris's quest for peace is about to get very, very violent.